I wanted to talk to you today about busy work. Busy work can be defined as when you're reacting to things, or when you're spending time on stuff that doesn't really fit into the big picture of your business. I'm talking about small business entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, whatever way you want to brand yourself. It's very easy to fall into the trap of busy work. I was in busy work mode this morning until I caught myself doing it, just kind of replying to emails, replying to comments when I actually have a big project on, and I'm on at the minute, and I'm not working on it because I was kind of in procrastination mode, trying to get things off the to-do list, but the to-do list never gets any smaller. So what I wanted to talk about today is how to recognize when you're in busy work mode and when that's procrastination. If you're working on something, if your days seem to evaporate, if your weeks seem to go by really quickly and you're like, where did that go? And I didn't get that thing done. And the thing that was on top of my list, I didn't get it done. That kind of feels like busy work. And you'll know it when you're tuned into what that is. You'll start to recognize it a lot more quickly. So I'm currently obsessed and telling everybody about this book, Make Time, which encourages you to choose a highlight of the day. So Make Time, a book by some people that used to work for Google, who talked about the design sprint, and it's really, really helped me to kind of identify when I'm in kind of reactive mode. So a lot of it is inbox stuff, email stuff. So what I did to remedy that is I batch my emails together. So now I'm only checking emails twice a day. It kind of feels a bit stressful at the beginning because I don't want people to have to wait too long for a reply, but that's just because I'm a kind of a people pleaser by nature. So if you find yourself in reactive mode, you might be missing the big picture of what you need to be doing to kind of scale your business or to make it more profitable or even just more sustainable. The recipe that I talk about all the time is attract, engage, and convert. It's very, very basics of marketing. What you need to be doing to get visible to people online, to engage with them so that they kind of start to recognize you as the problem solver for a certain thing. And then conversion, which is actually getting the sale, getting somebody to sign up as a customer, client, basically somebody who's paying you. So attract, engage, and convert. And each of these stages needs your attention. If you're doing busy work, you're destined to be overworked. You can be frustrated and you can actually end up just getting stuck in a rut and stuck kind of operating small, like staying small, like grinding away at the day-to-day to-do list and not actually getting that big picture of what is the work that I need to be doing right now that's going to bring my business forward or going to help me increase my income, increase my profits. Because when you're staying small, when you're scrabbling around doing all this work, it's really exhausting because you're task switching all the time. You're jumping from task to task, and it can be a recipe for burnout. So I meet a lot of people in the situation where they're either setting up or have been running their own business for a couple of years, and I see a lot of kind of stress about all these kind of things that they feel like they should be doing. So there's a lot of amazing free content online. Don't get me wrong, free content online, it's basically how I got started with my business, but it can only take you so far. So free content online is very often designed as like a carrot that is dangled in front of a paywall. So you're going to have to pay to get the next installment of this advice. So online courses, coaching, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of free advice online. And when you're jumping from guru to expert to advisor to mentor, all of these different people, that is so a recipe for overwhelm and burnout because you're reacting to, you must do this and you must do it now and you must do it quickly so that your business will be a certain thing. So that's another thing that you have to pay attention to. You're in reactive mode. Marie Forleo says, I have to have a freebie. and a mailing list, which is great. I do agree with that. But they always put that kind of urgency in there to kind of encourage you to buy their paid offerings. So when I work with my clients, I help them to map out this whole thing. I even help people to do this in the free discovery call that I offer, to kind of map it out. What is the work that you need to focus on? What is the work that is feasible for you? So if you're a company of one, if you're a solopreneur, if you're starting out, if you've got nobody to back you up and to do all of that busy work, because that busy work does need to be done, I can help you to kind of map it out and say, okay, out of all of these things that I'm doing, what is the thing that's going to get me visible to the right people, going to get them to start to recognize me, and what is the way that I'm going to invite them onto a call so I can convert them into a paying client. So that's what I help people to do. It's what I do with my one-on-one services, and it's what I'm doing at the minute with my accelerator program. There are a few places left on the accelerator program. At the time, if you're watching this later on, that's probably all booked up now, but go to clairecreative.com and check out to see if there's still a few places left there on my accelerator program. We're getting started the first week of May. So clairecreative.com if you wanted to kind of look at joining my group program, or if you wanted to just jump on a call with me, just a 20-minute chat, and I can help you kind of get a bit of perspective on what's the work that's going to get you leads and clients online. So I've talked for way longer than I had intended, but I feel like this is something that a lot of people struggle with. They want to reply to the emails, they want to be present on social media, they want to do the SEO, the gorgeous website, the personal branding, the stories, all this kind of stuff. So easy to get overwhelmed. I had to kind of recognize myself when I'm doing it. And thanks to this book, Make Time, it's really kind of paints a very simple picture to kind of relate to that. I'm going to stop talking now. clairecreative.com if you want a hand with your online visibility, engagement, and conversion. Stop talking, Claire. All right, see you soon. Bye.